Hello guys, this is Big Fish, and on this video we're gonna be talking a little bit about the Surah. I think that in hindsight, this Surah is pretty much a class that really lacks a lot of things, but it compensates in another. If you look at here, the Surah has pretty much a very similar kit to most kind of assassin type class. It's got really good coverage in terms of forward guard break and anti-grab. It also has invisibility, a grab, and also quite high burst damage. I want to highlight today's video on, in particular, this one being Shadow Break. This is arguably one of the strongest skills in the game. Regardless of the class, I would say that this skill alone has so much power, I would say. So what happens here is, this is essentially a skill that kind of goes in 4 times, and it pretty much deals damage the moment an enemy enters its hitbox, regardless of the enemy escaping or not. So if you already enter the hitbox and then you dodge, it doesn't really matter if the damage is kind of applied instantly or not. You will always take damage the moment you enter its hitbox. This is also one of those skills that has some kind of delayed damage, which is quite awesome. Really good skill. It also deals damage even though you don't actually trade into it. So yeah, I will just take a bit of example here on open arenas. So this is not really a new class. This is a class that's been around for quite some time, so I don't think that there will be a lot of things that you guys don't know about the class already. But one of the couple things that I found is quite funny is the anti-grab on Shadow Break is not exactly on... the anti-grab is not during the travel, but when it stops. So that's actually really good, because it's a lot easier to grab while you're when you're doing nothing. But it's a lot easier for them to grab you when you're doing nothing, and it's harder when you're actually moving. So being the anti-grab is when you're doing nothing, it's actually a very good thing. Secondly, so essentially the Shadow Break kind of does this 4 slashes. It has super armor on the first 2 in the arenas, so it's really good. But the other 2 super armor still works in field, so this is essentially a very good class. And essentially, once you do this, you will always deal damage, even though the enemy is probably doing some other skill. Like, say that you're going into an opponent like that, and the enemy is using a skill right over there. So the moment you turn around using the Shadow Break here, you're essentially already out of range of their skill. But so you're gradually only taking little bits of damage while you're using the skill, because you won't be around in the enemy's proximity long enough for you to take the full burst of their skills. So that's actually a form of damage reduction. In a way, you could say it's not really damage reduction, but it's more like you dodge damage by being out of range while dealing full damage. That's pretty much it, which I think is a very interesting mechanic. Also, I think this class have pretty good. It has a lot of things that the Kunoichi does not have in particular, and that is what you call a very good opening skill. So here, if you use the invisibility, you have this skill. I need a target to actually turn on, but essentially you can do a teleport backstab. In the past, people used to cheese this class so badly back when there was borrowed super armor on the invisible. So what they would do in the past is they would just use their invisibility, and they would teleport and they would grab. That's pretty much it. They would just teleport and grab. That was how people used to do it, and since his damage was incredibly amazing a long time ago, so well, that's something that people abused by quite a big margin. Nextly, a lot of things that I see a lot of Sura players do is they tend to not use the buff skill, and they ended up using a different skill like Blade Storm, which I think is a valid argument. This skill has heal. Unfortunately, this skill's damage is pretty bad. This skill is equivalent to a Primrose's Infinite Stab. That skill deals like a lot of damage if you hit everything, but essentially per second the skill deals very low damage compared to other skills. Like after image, this thing deals way more damage. Here, if you look at this thing, it does pretty much like underwhelming damage until you kind of see the flow. Applies the same follow-up damage as after image on hit. Hold the skill button for an additional attack, max 6 hits. So essentially, this thing deals 9 hits, and it pretty much deals about, at level 4, about 500%, and you can just times that out. And it also gets boosted by AHIP, your branches, and also it actually deals increased damage by 10% when your HP drops below 70%. So this skill hurts a lot, and I think that is one of the most powerful assets of the class itself. It hits very, very good. The damage is also very nice, and the cooldown is relatively low for such a high damage skill, so it's not really a hindrance. A lot of people, like I said before, use the skill Bladestorm for the heal for arenas, but I think it's not actually that good. I think it's a lot better for you to use the Sura's Wrath or the buff skill. This thing gives you 50 attack, and actually on an arena where you actually have same CP, 50 attack is a big deal, guys. But actually the big prize there is the evasion by 2 seconds. This class, ever since they removed the super armor on the invisible skill, I forgot the name, Shadow Cloak, they actually make it a really bad skill due to the fact that, well, it no longer has assay. So if you use the skill in front of someone and they randomly use a skill, you would get CC'd immediately, which is actually quite sad if you think about it. Therefore, the class actually needs evasion, and this is quite a very evasion heavy class. And I think I'm by no means a pro in Sura or anything. I probably played it a little bit over 20 games in total in my entire lifetime, but that's about it. Yeah, but that's pretty much my build. Here's my build if you want to see that. I'm playing a fully all and AHIP build. This is gonna be pretty much it. The combo that I'm gonna do is probably the simplest combo. I probably have two. The Shadow Break follow-up or the Blinding Light follow-up. If you're talking about the Shadow Break follow-up, it's probably gonna be like Shadow Break, and then you're probably gonna be using this twice, and yeah, the after image you need to hold it. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna press the Twin Fang once and then use after image. You can't do that, so you probably need to hold it a little bit. 1, 2, bam, yeah, and once this happens you can just grab, and then you can use like this twice, and then you're gonna do this and run away. You're gonna use the first to get through him, and then you're gonna use the second, third, and fourth to get out. The second, the enemy will probably wake up after the first slash, but then you will use the second slash as a way to run away, and the third and the fourth to get even further away from the opponent and ready yourself for the next invisible. I think that's pretty much how the class is pretty much designed for. The damage is quite nice. I think the class has pretty good coverage. There's a lot of different ways that you can utilize the skills, but one of the bread and butter of the skill is of course the Shadow Break skill, and of course the probably arguably one of the best non-super armor skill in the game, being Twin Fang. This thing has priority 0, which means that if you trade this skill with any non-super armor skill that does not have priority 0, like say Mystic's Flurry of Pain or the Spirit Walker's Dance of the Fire Phoenix, you will pretty much win the CC battle, because then this one will for sure have priority to CC your opponent before their super armor, their non-super armor skill. Like if you compare this thing to Off Kilter and you use this onto an Off Kilter, you will probably win the trade and the Berserker will get CC'd. I think that's pretty much it for the Sura. Now let's jump into some arenas. Alright guys, I've been playing arenas maybe a little bit over 10 games. I just wanted to kind of like get a little bit of how to play the class, because I haven't played the class in so long. Yeah, there's a lot of things I don't know about the class. I don't know like the timings and stuff, but I will try my best to provide like the best review that I can give for the class itself. Hopefully you find someone with a lot more grit. I am talking while I'm playing, and my battery's kind of fucked up at 12%. So this might not be the best. Like, as you can see there, this thing has really good lingers. The Sura has really good lingers on the super armor. Very good lingers, as you can see there. And the damage is also very nice as well. To kill a Mystic with 2 combos is not an easy feat, guys. Like, just so you guys know, that is not easy to pull off for a lot of classes. Like, Primrose would need maybe 3. Okay, La Blitz. This is actually one of my subscribers. Hello, okay. So this is gonna be a pretty cool match. Alright. Pretty good, La Blitz. Okay, that went very well. For sure. Good fight, La Blitz. Very good fight. Probably need to be a lot less aggressive, maybe, and kind of like you need to play a lot more defensive, like force me to go towards you and stuff, and try to find a window where you can catch me during my my invisibility. Huntresses will always rush, so always look out for that. That's fine, as long as you don't use Descending Current. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can just go along with this. Wait, what? You okay, bro? Yo. Alright, I think he's AFK. Or he's lagging or something. I don't know. So we'll just skip that one. Okay. Charging while playing. There's a lot of frame loss here. Very sad. Okay, this Mystic again. Cool name, by the way. Actually, I did not expect him to clip me there for some reason, but alright. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, I'm like super confused, guys. Like, just so you guys know, I'm like, I think my timing was completely off there. I think I made a lot of mistakes, not just a couple. I think I made like maybe around 4 or 5 mistakes there. I got really punished. Okay, I'm fighting Primrose now. Primrose is a super easy class to deal with. This is why you guys never want to play Primrose, because this class sucks. Fucking easy as fuck, man. Primrose is like shit. My god, Primrose is so easy, man. Like super easy. Like, she cannot maintain the SA. That's why like it's so easy. That's me not using like grab opening. I'll try to use grab opening now, just so you guys can see what I mean. See, so easy to grab, man. Super easy, man. Primrose is so shit. Bye bye. So easy, man. What the fuck? Primrose is so shit. Like, dude. I don't know. I don't know who said like Primrose is a counter to Sura. I think it's ODVO or something. That is entirely wrong, man. Like, there's no fucking way Prim is like a counter to Sura. 1, Sura has grab. So that's already impossible to be a counter. Number 2 is the invis. Like, Primrose cannot maintain enough time, good enough rotation to actually like bypass your invisibility. You can literally stall out like the rest of her skills using like your. Okay, that's very unfortunate there. I got caught there. Okay, we're gonna be using. Alright, very nice. Sura, I would say, still really good, guys. Still really strong. Especially against like these classes, they're easy to grab. Like, to be honest, I can make the fight a lot easier there if I just grab open, but I don't want to, because grab opening is gay. It's only for noobs, so yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I just use grab opening once there just to prove a point. Hey, wait! I pressed the wrong skill. Very good. Okay, we're going to bait her Phantom Crash. Hey, wait, what? Okay. Alright. Bam. Did it. Nice. Okay. So far, Phantom Crash is the only threat value that I see from like Phantasma. Like, you can easily like bait out like a couple of other skills like Twin Slash and Umbral Pillars, but I think the main issue here is always the she was dry there. She's got no choice. Oh, I pressed the wrong skill there. Could have just. Oh! Oh, descending current. Oh my god, man, the damage. Did you guys see it? Did you guys see that? Oh my god, dude. I'll probably like give you guys a replay over the damage there from that one skill. It's just one skill, by the way, guys. Just descending current. I'll give you guys a replay after this. I guess that's one of the things that makes this game kind of fucking pussy as fuck. Wait, what the fuck? Ooh. Okay, good grab opening. Okay, I messed up there. I probably should have just Twin Fang there. Alright. So I would say the main prize of this surah is, to be honest, only 3 particular things. It's 1, the ability for it to have invisibility. So that's like invis is just a really strong mechanic in the game, of course. Number 2 is, of course, the wait, what? Alright. Don't be so rushy, bro. Relax, bro. Oh my god. You can't beat Fury like with off kilter. It's not gonna work. Off Kilter has priority 1. Twin Fang has priority 0, so it's always gonna be better. Twin Fang is just the strongest, like one of the strongest like non-super armor skills in the game, alongside Red Phoenix and other stuff. Okay, another Primrose again. I'll show you here. It's fucking easy. Fucking easy, man. Fucking easy to grab open also. Fucking easy, man. Holy shit. My god, this thing is so ugh. It's like I'm so salty, you know, like whenever I see like a lot of people say like Prim is good, Prim is good. Man, Prim is not good, man. If Prim is good, I would know, man. My god, Prim is Sura is way stronger than Prim. There's not really a lot of wait, what? I swear I pressed my Shadow Break there. My Shadow Break was ready. I seem to keep pressing the wrong buttons, which is not good. I swear I pressed my after image, it won't come out. What the fuck, man? I was wondering, you know, why did my skills not come out? I swear to God, I pressed my Shadow Break there, but it won't come out. It won't come out. Okay, FPS drop. Screen got some issues, maybe. All in all, I think that Sura is still a very strong class. It might not be as broken as what you expect a class to be, but I certainly still see that there's still a lot of potential with this class. And if you play with grab opening and you abuse the class to its maximum potential, I believe that this class is still capable of fighting even in the highest tiers of arenas. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and for the subscriber that asked for it, hopefully you guys enjoy this one, and see you guys in the next video. Probably put down the stuff that you want me to replay, probably different classes and stuff. Man, that's gonna be it from me.